Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Plot 33 Survival. In the last episode, we managed to buy ourselves a brand new log grab and a tent in which we can at least sleep in. Oh, it looks like I forgot to turn off the lights on the skid steer last night. But it looks like the battery is still good, so the lights must be the ultra efficient and low power draining ones. Or it probably is just that there is no dead battery mechanics built into the game. But who knows? We are lacking in the funding division, so it would probably be a good idea to cut down a few more trees and get them sold. Last time, my brilliant idea of selling whole trees might have not been the best, as some of you pointed out. So apparently, it is way more cost effective to chop the trees down into smaller logs. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. The grass is so tall that I can barely see the logs. And with all of the bushes around here, it might be a good idea to park the trailer over in the more open part of the plot. It's a bit better, and I can even see where the trailer is. We are going to need the rear weight so that I don't need to worry about the skid steer tipping over. Where did I leave the logs at? There they are. I can barely see them. Well, it looks like I can't get the grab under the log. Can I pick it up this way though? Looks like I can, so crisis averted. Now, can I get two of them onto it? Surprisingly, no. That's a negative.
5 minutes later.
After struggling to pick them both up for a few minutes, I just gave up. Looks like I'll need to load them one by one, so that's gonna take a spicy minute. That is a tree loaded, and we do have some space on the trailer left. Plus, there are a lot of small trees on this plot that I can even carry by hand. But since I do have a brand new grapple, I might as well use it to make clearing a bit faster by putting the logs into it instead of taking each and every one of them with the trailer one by one. That's a full grapple load. And now it is on the trailer, easy as that. This is the second load, and it is starting to get a bit tricky loading the trailer. It is as full as I would want it to be, so I say we go and sell this load before I make a mess. Ha! Who would have thought that not dragging a whole tree behind a trailer would make such a big difference? And now for the big reveal, how much money did we earn now? Another 3 grand, it would seem. Not too bad. Is there anything that we can afford in the used vehicle section of the store? The answer might surprise you, but no. We cannot buy anything of use for us today. But don't you worry, I have a plan in mind, or at least a part of the plan. But we do need a wee bit more of a financial support for it. Okay, back to logging we go. We are starting to run out of the decently sized trees. There are only a few left. And there is one left now. Looks like the trailer has had enough of work for today and decided to give up. Yep, it doesn't seem that it wants to be level anymore. It just wants to look up in the sky and do nothing. Now that the trailer is loaded, I just hope it will attach to the skid steer, since the hitch is about 5 feet off the ground. Phew! Luckily it did, and I left a few logs in the grapple to give us a bit more weight in the front. Yeah, that should be enough to start. By now, I'm sure all of you want to find out what my brilliant start to a semi-figured out plan that I for sure didn't come up with during the previous time-lapse is. Well, for it, we first need a... In which category is it already? Oh yeah, it's here. We need a water tanker. And would it be a farmer's chaos equipment if it didn't have a blacked out rims? Oh, it looks like neither the trailer or the water tanker have a hitch and the hitch on them, and the water tanker has a different style of it. Huh. I hope it at least fits onto the skid steer. Yeah, that's... Oh, phew. It luckily does fit on it. But we still have a minor problem at hand of how am I going to transport both of the trailers back in a single trip. How about if I use the skid steer and lift the tanker onto the trailer? It's as good of a plan as any other, only that I don't have any other plan but this one. Thankfully, this isn't a realistic series, so I can do this without any problems. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but it works, so why fix it? I mean, it's on the trailer, even though it's upside down. But let's not focus on that for too long. That is the first part of the plan. At our plot, we have a water tanker, but we don't have a place to get water. So let's fix that with a water tank. And it can live for the rest of its life right over here. I just hope it won't be in the way 5 episodes from now. And for the grand finale of my brilliant plan, a greenhouse. But not just any ordinary base game greenhouse, it's the greenhouse from Potato Processing Mod Greenhouse. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Greenhouse. Now, I just need to get the tanker off of the trailer, and then we will be off to the races. Yeah, that's one way of doing it, even though it's not... I mean, it's working. I won't think about it too much. And we have our first load of water in the greenhouse. Now to decide, what are we going to grow in it? How much are peppers, onions and cucumbers worth these days actually? Huh, they're apparently worthless, since I can't sell them anywhere. Ha. Ha, ha. Now that's a problem, but that's a problem for another day. Right now, I'll just grow, if I can decide, probably tomatoes. Yeah, I'll be a tomato farmer for the foreseeable future, and it looks like we need more water. That should be enough for the night and probably for the whole day tomorrow. And the tanker can be parked right next to the greenhouse for now, until we get a shed. We still have a bit of daylight on our side, so I'll just load the remaining logs so that first thing in the morning I can go and sell them. That is a decent looking load, I'd say, and it is ready for tomorrow. We have done quite a bit today, sold some logs, bought a tanker, flipped the tanker on its head, placed it on the trailer, bought a water tower, and the greenhouse, so that now we have a source of passive income on our plot. The sun has already left us, and I shall leave this episode here. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Plot 33 Survival. If you did, leave a like and subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. Bye for now.